One second. Hello and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Last time we landed on, what's this place called? Quetzaltemur. And we were going through the entire forest trying to find Caligos Winterscale, and we did. Accompanied by some of the people of the dwellers of the forest, who are very Native American-like, and I guess they came here and lost their society, so they had to like kind of adapt and learn everything new. They worship the Aquila as an actual god that brings day and night, stuff like that, like duality almost, which it is kinda. The Aquila itself is supposed to be the left, I think. I don't know if it is the right order. Either way, the left is the Imperium of Man, and the right is the Tech Priests of Mars. The what are they called? Adeptus Mechanicus. It shows like the bond between them and humanity as a whole. So, yeah. Then we found Winterscale, brought him back to the base. We saw some of his crew. He killed his what was it called? Seneschal. Maybe out of a disagreement. We'll find out maybe. And speaks with gods helped us calm the forest, so we'll be able to explore more. But first we're going to talk to everyone and see what's been happening exactly. And then we'll head out. A nice walk that, wasn't it? You may have helped us navigate the living forest clutches, but don't let it go to your head. I would have managed by myself sooner or later. Sooner or later. I have some questions to ask you. One day you too will grow sick of all the talking, and then you too will choose shooting Xenos on a wild planet over endless intrigue. Fine, we have plenty of time, so be it. I will give you a private audience. If dear Chorda knew how... is it Corda? It should be Cord. Corda knew how close-knit we had become, she would have surely branded us conspirators. Let us discuss the Aeldari. You care about them that much, new blood? Go ahead then, try to convince me that the vile Xeno scum deserve the mercy of Caligos Winterscale. But remember, you only get one chance to try. Sell the Xenos to me. I've heard of would never have thrown his protectorate to Corda so easily. If you were to agree, you would have a rogue trader and a head of a powerful dynasty in your debt. Interesting. The Winterscale I've heard of would never throw his protectorate to Corda so easily. Testing the boundaries, are we? I like your boldness, but you shouldn't stick your head so far into the beast's throat. I shall consider your words, and that is all I shall promise. I don't care if he calls me new blood, whatever. I've heard you decide to oppose both the Lord Inquisitor and the Corda dynasty. A void kraken may eat them both for all I care, acting as if their war on heresy and the expanse is just starting. Ha! I've been living it for decades, and I don't need an inquisitorial preacher, and I certainly don't need Incendia's goodwill. Tell me about Quetzaltemur. Your inquiries are curious, to be sure. Quetzaltemur is a planet with a rather dreary backstory. A long time ago, it supplied my great-grandfather with tons of succulent fruits and thousands of cargo containers filled with a special building fiber processed from the local forests. The population all lived in large cities a safe distance away from the tangled paths and trees. And then, this quiet life was dashed by Xenos raids. They burned down the cities and shackled our people faster than our ships could help. In the end, the local governor ran away, leaving the remaining people at the beast's mercy. And the people in turn fled the big cities that attracted the Xenos. And that is how the forest that the rabble feared became their salvation. The planet fell into decay. There was no one to populate the cities, and there was no one to extract resources. Quetzaltemur expected 3 new arcs filled with settlers to arrive from the Imperium, but in 500 years, not one of them reached the expanse. Do not turn your gaze to me. It was not my kin who desolated the world. 1 second. I remember the times when this planet was nothing more than a source of amusement for the Cabals. When its supply of squealing meat ran dry, so did our interest. And now the beasts have returned to become meat for my amusement. Glorious. How did you survive in the forest all this time? The forests of Quetzaltemur are not like the jungles of Catachan, New Blood. Well, that's a good thing. Catachan is very, very dangerous. It's like hardcore survival mode. The only thing that could kill you here is your own stupidity or an unfortunate coincidence in the form of a stray Xenos or a rare predator. Rainwater for breakfast, nutritious larvae for lunch, and fermented fruit in place of wine for supper. One could not wish for better hunting grounds. I have noticed that your people look utterly woebegone, while you do not have a single scratch on you. That means that my people are weaklings, and I shall change that soon. As for me, I have been of stout constitution since the day I was born. I saw the corpse of your seneschal at the forest camp. The old man was a weakling, and that is why he's dead. That's what happens when you can no longer fulfill your duty to your master. Caligos carries himself with an air of indifference, but the sudden furrows on his forehead betray his regret. Many fine warriors have perished on this hunt. Raise a toast to their names when you can. It is time to go seeking Aeldari.
None shall stand in my way.
The master gave orders to be prepared. Well, we're moving out soon. Wharton is prepared. Killing Xenos is what Wharton loves to do. Interesting, since there's one in your party. House Cassini greets you. The mercenary already has a master. Identification, greeting, regret, communicative function error. Oh, I don't think there's anything else, right? I don't think I can go this way. Nope. Also, big news. I'll be doing it probably next weekend when I have more time.
Follow my lead.
I got the it's new for me, but it's old now. The Walking Dead Telltale series, the entirety plus all the DLC. So that will be coming next week because I'm excited for it. I have played or seen playthroughs of it, but it has been so long. All I know is like 1 or 2 key details, but the rest is out of my mind, and I don't remember what choices were made, so I'll make a completely different path based on my choices, which is going to try to get everyone out alive, but knowing The Walking Dead, a lot of people are going to die no matter what. And, what else? I also got the Wolf Among Us Telltale game I've had for a while now. I'll try to get that in. I'm probably going to do The Walking Dead first, but then we'll do The Wolf Among Us, because that one also looks interesting as well. Anyway, back to this.
Victory awaits!
I'm ready. Time to go seeking Aeldari. It's about time indeed. It may take a while to find their trail, but Wharton has a keen eye, and his sense of smell can rival any old dog. We'll do just fine, especially with the force being on our side now. Let's go and try not to fall behind. You got it. Just know you owe me, man. Either by sparing these Aeldari or something in the future. Maybe siding with me against them. I don't know. I'm not heretical. But also, I know I'm supposed to kind of trust the Inquisitors because they're just doing their job and they're trying to keep humanity on top and everything. But also, this guy might be a little sketchy. It seems very convenient. He's able to just consolidate everything under his power, and no one can really say much about that. Not saying he caused all this, but maybe he, wouldn't be bothered to benefit from this situation with all the Drukhari and the cults of the Final Dawn and everything.
I have failed my kin.
You just got a wound. You didn't fail completely. Cloak of Mercy. Mimic fibers blend in the coloration of the wearer into the surroundings and grants plus 10% dodge. Don't I have basically the same thing with the chameleon cloak or whatever?
It's about time.
Ooh, hi Aeldari. Hey, we're friends. We're friends. Oh great, you guys are here too. We're friends. The Farseers instructed me to send you away, monkey. However, I recently stopped meekly heeding their counsel, and besides, my sister is among you. I am curious to hear the outcast tidings. That was good we brought her. Wait, what? You're here? Vain rhetoric, a masterful display. Your temper bother mine, you ought to quell. Bravado has no place within this play. Indeed, the merchants proved this all too well. This actor excellent who did alight upon the stage now will this piece complete, by choosing a final opposite, who shall survive and who their doom shall meet. He avidly tracks my face. It is difficult to say with certainty, however, you are of the opinion that the Nocturne of Oblivion's disposition towards you is better than that of his kin. Okay, he likes me. I do not know about you, but these Xenos bastards are giving me the creeps. This one in the motley. I want to kill him. Now. Look around at the camp. The Xenos have made their camp among the ruins of an ancient Imperium city. Only the alien growths of the Xenotech and the wreckage of the Aeldari ship disturb the picture of centuries-old devastation and rebirth. Despite their affected ease, most of the Xenos are pushing themselves to their limit. They are exhausted, nervous, and frightened, even if they hide it well. This may have eluded your companions, but not you. Good. Nocturne of Oblivion, it's certainly been a while. What are you doing here? Same thing? Yeah. He's bowing. With embers glowing cupped in my two hands, I bear them through the deluge to the hearth. The Harlequin's metaphor implies he has been accompanying the surviving Aeldari for a while now. It is not clear to you what hearth he is talking about, but perhaps he has managed to find them a new home. That makes sense. Attack or talk? Yeah, there's literally everything is to kill besides these two. I am here to resolve this conflict peacefully. A tapestry complex as peace, and one that many threads demands for warp and weft. For this design, three wills together spun, its greed will sate in hands of weaver deft. The gruesome scars of past distrust bewailed, with compact subtle gauze shall now be veiled. Playing with your prey like a cat? Fine, new blood. You are still young. Just remember that patience is not my strong suit. I do not think we have anything to discuss either, monkey. The deeds of your kin have spoken louder than words. My home, my family, my people, my Cruderok, everything is gone because of you. Your ships are destroyed, Cruderok is lost, and so are the Farseers. You sacrificed everything to attack this world. Why? We did not attack this world, monkey. The last of Cruderok's children assembled once more to scour the master of flesh, Tervantius, from the memory of the universe, the homunculus who abducted and tortured the Farseers from our craft world. We learned that he is hiding on this world, but something prevents our Farseers from discovering his lair, and so we were forced to act decisively. The master of flesh from Kamra, he is here? We must destroy him. This is what we are here for, outcast. Stretch out your hand, grasp the spear of vengeance together with us, and plunge it into the dark heart of the architect of torment. You call an entire world purging an entire world a decisive action? Our Farseers, the one who managed to survive, could not name the exact location of the Master of Flesh. Even after our ships circled the world for a third time, something prevented them from seeing the truth. Something powerful. We knew your patrols would soon discover our presence, and so we decided to do something else. To exterminate the homunculus along with the world he had chosen as his refuge. The monkey are flooding the galaxy at the speed of a meteor shower, and this world will repopulate eventually. Is a single world not worth eliminating a powerful enemy who threatens hundreds of such worlds, both yours and those of my kin? You may hide your anger behind a facade of benevolence, all you want, cousin, except I can see straight through you, a dejected, lost, and frightened soul. Are you not worried about your precious path, Or have you decided to study our arts at last? And you still deem him worthy of conversation? Address the Aeldari. Tell me about the homunculus. Where is he? I'll not say a word until you let my kin depart from this world. I promise I will. You lost your world and now depriving others of theirs out of vengeance? Why do you think you are different? How dare you compare me, a dragon, to a lizard? Starlight to the dim glow of a guttering candle. Make no mistake about your inferior species. A single child of Azurion is worth thousands of your kind. Lay down your weapons, and I promise to judge you fairly. You overstep. Quetzaltemur is my world and my Demesne. I have already passed sentence to the Xenos bastards. We are not seeking your justice. We are yearning for retribution. Observe the camp. Address Yurliet. Do you think your kin is still worth saving? I never doubted it. To you, the deeds of my kind may appear cruel or even criminal, but spending enough time among the monkey granted me clarity of vision. Sometimes you treat your own kind even worse in pursuit of baser goals or personal gain. The homunculus is a threat to both our species. You know well that his dark heart and perverted mind are capable of. Tervantius must be destroyed, and my kind have taken on the role of vengeful blade. Address Caligos. There's no trace of the board Caligos. He is studying the potential battlefield, his enemies, and the heads he intends to claim as trophies. You cannot kill the Aeldari. What? Why? Look at yourself. You're becoming a monster whose only desire is to kill. Stop tugging at my conscience. You sound vile, like the incendia from my nightmares come to life to ruin the mood. Throne take you, and all the misfortunes in the galaxy along with you. I must confess that all this dismal talk has given me a migraine and made my old wounds ache. So you want to save these Xenos? Suit yourself. By my grace, I entrust you with the lives of the enemies of humanity. Have fun. We shall be heading back now. What kind of hunting is it when the prey does not struggle in your grasp? I'm disappointed. And don't you think I am going to forget your words and promises. We shall revisit that later. I promised I'd save them. I know how difficult it is to go against the will of your kin, and yet I cannot hide my joy that we both lived through this moment and emerged with a tale to tell. After all the suffering that the monkey have inflicted upon the children of Cruderach, after all the punishment we have inflicted upon this world, my heart remains troubled, knowing that we have only tempered our grudges for a time, and have parted without bloodshed today. However, I dare not complain for my kin. The hour of triumph have arrived at last. Once the master of flesh is no more, we can go to the edge of this stellar expanse, away from the gaze of monkey, and peacefully await the arrival of our kin from distant stars. What are you talking about, Shiren Kai? What kin from distant stars? Outcast Yurlia, I have some good news for you. The Farseers managed to contact the children of Craftworld Aletok, and soon your fellow outcasts will visit the part of the galaxy that the monkey call the Expanse. They will take us away, give us a new home, and... Is that what an adherent of the path of the warrior wishes to tell me? Were these words meant to comfort my heart? Oh, Azirani, your children once again seek to appease their pride by sending their kin to monkey worlds. There to find nothing but blood and death. The Farseers' mistake doomed Cruderach, Sharenke, and their excessive cruelty and thirst for vengeance almost doomed those of us who managed to survive against all odds in the void between foreign stars. You know it just as well as I do, but you continue to do their bidding. Oh, Sharenke, you could take the Webway Gate and go away from the dangers and tribulations of the Expanse, but you have chosen to stay here instead. You are dying. You are feuding with the monkey. Have not the children of Azirion spilt enough blood? It is not enough that we have lost our home. Why do you wish to expose even more of our kin to mortal peril? It is too late to change anything. The deed is done. Their will is carried out. The outcasts from Aletok will come to the local stars, and we will leave with them, sister. Are you saying there is another Aeldari craft world heading to the expanse? May Azuron save us from this woe. No, I will not allow another world to perish at the hands of the monkey, even if it means forsaking my soul. A bold statement from one who has not yet forsaken his soul even once. And I am not going to reveal all the secrets of my kind to you, Alantok. You may have helped us in our hour of need, but I trusted you at the outcast's behest. But I will say this. The warriors of Alatok are coming here, to your stars. This is an unalterable truth. I did not sign for another war against the Xenos in the Expanse. Call your kin off. Our Farseers paid an insurmountable price to contact a craft world located billions of stars away from here. Many of them perished to give the rest of us a chance to be rescued, and I will not jeopardize the lives of those who yet remain. Are you going to leave me and escape with the rest of the outcasts? Is that what worries you now? I may leave the Expanse one day, but the only thing you should be concerned about now is how to quell the wrath of my people. It'll take the warriors of Alatok many years to discover the Webway Gate, capable of bringing their strike force to the Expanse. Perhaps you will be too old by then, and only on your deathbed will you hear the news. The children of Azurion have come to exact their vengeance. Worry not. It is my turn to rescue you and your people. Rescue me? How? During my exile, I may have met many companions who temporarily joined me on my endless travels. One such companion was a fellow outcast. A fellow outcast who had already completed many paths. It was he who told me about the ritual of unity, a great opportunity for one spirit to reach out and touch the infinity circuit of the craft world known to the Farseers who perform it. Sharenke said that the Cruderok Farseers have already contacted Alatok. This means I can too. Did the darkness of space drive you mad during your exile, sister? Even those who walk the path of the seer balk at joining souls with the ancestors inside the circuit. They are wise and know that the ritual is perilous to the spirit. Your chances of success are simply non-existent. You would die without achieving anything. And even if you do not die immediately, ask yourself honestly, why should the ancestors listen to a simple outcast? As you said, Alatok is a world of my fellow outcasts. They would not wish harm upon me, which gives wings to my hope. Look me in the eye, Sharanke. Do you wish to end the suffering of our kin? I can see the answer in your heart. You must accept it and help me. Why are you so certain they'll attack our worlds? Because they are driven by grief. Sometimes pain and loss blinds even the best of us. Unless the warriors of Alatok arrive in this part of the galaxy, the sons and daughters of Cruderok will perish among the worlds of the monkey. Is that the fate you wish for us? We will have to find another way. I understand that it is not easy for those who have lived all their lives sheltered within a craft world to accept that sometimes life leads us down different paths. But the path that you and the Farseers have chosen only leads to more pain. More pain? Did you manage to prevent the death of our kin and Maron on the Lilithon? The Arbenian told me everything that happened. I'm sorry, but I was gonna try to work out with them, honestly, but they just kind of started attacking, and I had to convince people right away. I object to this ritual if it means your life will be at stake. I'm sorry, but it's not up to you to shape my destiny. Not this time. I have done all I can. You know what you must do. May Azeron forgive his children. Fetch the Farseers. Tell them the outcast wishes to perform the ritual. We'll wait for them here. I hope she doesn't die. Holy crap. She managed to survive the deadly ritual, but awoke looking angry and dejected. You survived? Azurion showed you mercy, outcast, and so did our ancestors from the Alatok Infinity Circuit. Tell me, sister, what was their answer? I hope to find understanding among those who share my path. But even the ancestors from Alatok, despite all their wisdom and supple intellect, could not reject their hatred of the monkey who doomed thousands of innocent souls of the children of Azurion. I tried to appeal to the light in their souls, but all my arguments broke on the rocks of their intransigence like waves of sea foam. You chose this path. Not only did you invite doom upon Gruderok, you have also condemned our kin on Alatok. You have repeated the same mistakes over and over, guided by fear, stupidity, or pride. And even after losing everything, after losing our home, you keep following the same thorny path, unwilling to change. No, I've had enough. My duty as an outcast is fulfilled. From now on, your fate lies in your hands. Your brothers and sisters would not dare ask me for more. I understand your choice, even if my spirit cannot fully accept it. Are you alright? The Aeldari sorcery looked dangerous. I'm fine. Thanks to you, I have finally reached the end of my path. This path. And I am grateful I had you to walk alongside me. So what now? After the Master of Flesh has been dealt with, we will go home as soon as possible. Do you still hope to find the homunculus? The Farseers could not divine where the Master of Flesh makes his lair, for an unknown force is hiding him from the penetrating gaze of the Wise Ones. The children of Azurion have never encountered anything like this before. Having circled the world several times and failed in our search, we ventured to unleash our pent-up fury on the planet in the hope that we would be graced with a fortunate accident. Alas, the fate of the Master of Flesh remained unchanged. The Farseers could feel the beating of his black heart, but were powerless to do anything. That was when our rangers began to deduce the coordinates of his lair based on the readings of the Wise Ones and the lands untouched by the fired weapons. And they would have succeeded had the monkey not attacked our fleet. I will share the information I have gathered, for I hope that even a Master of Flesh will not be able to elude two pursuers at once. I rid you of Caligos and brought back Urliet. Do such acts not merit reward? Sorry, I just want money. The gratitude of the children of Azurion to your kind is a precious reward in itself. But I have been observing your kind for a while now. As a gesture of goodwill, I suppose I should reward your labors in a fashion more customary among the monkey. At the start of the wearer's turn, veil degradation is reduced by 1. That's okay. This is my first and probably last gift to you, Elentok. May it serve you faithfully as it has served the children of Azerion. I would not be opposed to cooperating in the future. I do not think that is possible. Our temporary alliance will run its course as soon as the ships of my kin leave the Expanse, for I hope never to return here. Will you stay with your kin? I am an outcast. My place is among the stars. It's time to track down the homunculus. We will search the part of the world where the local star sets. You should go when the star awakens. Good hunting to you. Okay. Gotta find the homunculus. Explore Quetzaltemur. Okay.
A new challenge for me.
Is there nothing else around here? Well, with the force cleared, it should be good to go. Dirt-covered Vox. You know, Stanzo, I miss the times when fire cultivators were only used for working in the fields back then. I thought by the throne, damn that forest. Can't take your eyes off of it for a tick, or else it'd mess with production. But nowadays, the damn forest is the only thing that can defend people. Who'd have guessed? And we, the Silvarius, are the only ones who can pass through it. If we have our fire cultivator intact, that is. I did hear, though, that one of the astropaths managed to lead a group of 50 people through the brush, but nobody has heard from them since. The enemies of humanity got them, didn't they? Come meet us halfway. I'm leading a new group, and the Prometheum in my cultivator is running out.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Were those 50 people the people that we met in the ruins, the forest dwellers, or did they actually die to Aeldari or something else? Sun Kelan. When this weapon hits, the target must pass a toughness test with a minus 35 penalty or become blinded. Cool. And wearer's chances to suffer a critical hit are reduced by 20%. Plus 15 armor if the wearer's willpower is more than 70.
What is that?
Ooh, Craft World Origin Aeldari Guardian Mesh Armor. Plus 15% armor if the wearer's agility is more than 80, plus 15 agility. While the wearer is adjacent to full cover, their dodge chance is calculated without considering enemy's perception value.
Follow my lead.
Interessante. The bad thing is, though, I'm going all into, like, everyone's loot is all about damage, pure damage. The only one that's kind of not that way is, like, what's his name? To Shuttle? Yeah, I want to go to the forest settlement, I think. Talk to people there, see if anything changed. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, only one is, like, Abelard to, like, make it so dodges hit back, so technically more damage output. And then I guess me for like my stuff is all for giving better stats. What is this way? To a Xeno shelter. Okay, so that's there's a Xeno shelter, this shelter, and then that's it.
I'll
Okay,
lay
nothing
claim
there
to
for
the
you.
stars.
Where's your brother? Where speaks with gods? I'm gonna guess that they already left. Unless he took him with him. Wait, did he? I think that Winterscale took speaks with gods with him. Cause he's not here anymore. Try to go back, see if I can try to find stuff I missed out on, because it was a maze and now it's telling me spaces I'm going to. Does it show me on map? No, it just shows me the current
None
area.
shall stand in my way.
This is to the ancient totem. Yes, I never went this, or I did go that way. Forgotten bunker. Abandoned camp. That's where the dead guy was. The seneschal. So it was this way. I never went across the water. That's what I was going to try to do. And then I got cut off because it randomly teleported me back. Yeah, this way. Okay, that's the scene of the slaughter as well. Nothing's... Oh, and this is cut off now. Okay. So I guess I just gotta go to the Xenos hideout to get to my shuttle. And I also need to get back on this planet with Aeldari if I can, because I forgot to bring Aeldari because I was an idiot.
It's about time.
Okay. Okay. Kinda messed up, he just took their sage from him. I thought he was just borrowing him because he lost his seneschal and he lost his psyker, but nope. Hey, I'm back. No. He's still here. I didn't see him. Bro couldn't find his way back again. I should probably talk to Earliet. Whoops. I went to space again. Okay. First off, any rumors? No. Okay, then we'll go talk to Earliet. I gotta talk to Nomos, I know.
Elantak? I trust.
Still, wow.
The Lilithon is purifying herself of the corruption brought by the servants of Cylon Thrash. Under the watchful eye of my kin, the Lilithon could have regained her freedom.
Well, I'm sorry, but they kind of attacked me first. Nope. I gotta go down to the surface with you, I think. The door. Yeah, I'll go back down in a second. Who else was I going to talk to? Oh, the homunculus laboratory's here. Lord Captain, we found it. The door is so close I can practically feel its metal handle in my hand. The voices are whispering over each other in my ears. I can barely make out what they're saying. Please take me with you. They keep telling me I won't get another chance, and I believe them. It's now or never. What do you want to find here? The door, okay. The bad thing is, why are you wanting to find the door in the homunculus laboratory? That almost seems really bad, doesn't it? Fine. Idira needs to go. Who do we lose in the front? I need Heinrichs. Oh, I'll take Cassie out just for this. Just while I deal with this, I guess. Which means... Heinrichs needs to go, yeah, so... Also, Ulfar should have been able to go because he was imprisoned by this dude, but also I only have so many spaces, sadly. Okay.
A new challenge for me?
Did you want
Quickly level
something?
her up. She gets one more AP, easy.
My wisdom.
Doubt is for the weak.
This could be very good or could be very bad.
Operation successful.
A thick layer of ancient dust covers the walls, floor, and equipment. Lord Captain, the voices are so noisy. They're calling me. The door must be around here. We must go farther, deeper. Seems like there's stuff to the left. There's quarters to the right.
Halt!
I can see your furtive looks in my direction, monkey.
The furnishings are clearly fitted for human comfort, but everything is covered in a thick layer of dust.
I am doing my job.
That was short.
Victory awaits!
So far lackluster stuff, but it's fine.
The Whispers told me a secret.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
There is a seal of silence on the cogitator, but it is not difficult to break it. The machine spirit has been tormented. Someone ripped every bit of useful knowledge from its memory. Could it perhaps have been him?
Do you see that?
Ooh, that was close. Get it.
I have learned much in my exile.
Something of interest.
Yeah, a lot of traps here.
We must act.
You're
State your
our
intention. I follow my own path.
disarming guy. Okay.
My success was inevitable. What is it?
I
Speak.
tire of idleness. Let's move. Follow my lead.
Yep, we got a bunch of grotesques. The cogitators are deep in dreamless slumber, and the sacred unguents on their connection ports have been long since dried. Strange notes. The notebook contained detailed observations, formulae, and diagrams, and it is thickly covered in a viscous greenish liquid. Almost all the pages are firmly glued together, their contents turned into blurry stains. Experiment number 78, outcome failure, subject capable of maintaining minimal vital, falls short of every requirement, degree of physical abnormalities and deformities unacceptable. Failure. Upon being removed from the capsule, the subject's vital processes ceased in an excruciating manner following a brain hemorrhage and multiple internal bleeding. Experiment number 13. Outcome partial success. Specimen capable of maintaining basic vital processes, but only if continually neurally stimulated by means of drilling through the elbow, knee, and hip joints. Experiment number 21. Outcome, don't know. The last subjects conform to the minimum requirements, but their capabilities are limited. They are incapable of learning, no capacity of the original organism.
None shall stand
Keep a
in my
sharp
way.
eye.
Woo! How'd that not blow up?
Too hard for a simple monkey.
Hey! Why is hers always derogative, bro? Toxin? That's sick. Was that one-hander or two? I think it was two. Toxin flamer. Flamer. This one? No, that's Assus Bitter. Flamer. Heavy Flamer, Fiery Retribution. Where's it at? Am I just not seeing it because I'm blind and my eyes are hurting? Probably. And I need to put that on at some point. So it has a rate of fire of 2, but I doubt that. No. Gosh, I'm really dumb. Oh, I know how to fix this. 1 second. There you go. There it is. Need to have flame weapon for efficiency, but it is two-handed. That could be... If I put that on... what's his name? I could put that on the Adeptus Arbites when we finally get them. I keep saying that because we never got there in time yet. But if we do that, that would be kind of insane. Because I think he can hold that with a shield. And then he would just be unkillable, basically. My willpower is low. But I'll get... No, I shouldn't. What about this one? Was my agility not gonna be high enough, but it could get there. Well, it actually could. Is more than 80. I always wonder if that says more or equal to 80. You know what I mean? Let's see. I lost some dodge, but I got better armor, and she looks cooler, so... And then we'll look at, you. Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna top yours. I could put on this, I guess. Yeah. And then I was going to change out this Ashen Blast, whatever it is, for the other one I got, I think. Because this does a lot more to burning enemies, which guess what, with what's his name, Pascal, that happens a lot. And that's going to be more damage more often, more armor penetration. And that's about it. Like, it literally is just overall better. So, yeah. And then for you, looking at this new gun. Looks like a sniper rifle. Yeah, it's just pretty much a sniper rifle. Become blinded and can shoot 2 bullets at once, doing... Oh, now it's 1. Never mind, it changed because... for some reason. It's better than that one. Okay. I'm gonna leave this episode here. Next time we'll go around and clear out these beasties.
I won't tolerate weakness.
I don't see him in there. We'll clear him out. These guys out. Looks like there's only 5, unless there's some on the high ground. And then we'll try to deal with Tervantius. Turn off his Star Stealer weapon if we can. And then we'll make our way up, snaking up to Veobo 6, probably hitting Dargonis. So, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys on the next episode. Have a nice day.